Hi friends, we received several questions and many encouraging words also, like praising for the article, thanking us and all. These are assets for us, and these encouraging words motivates us to produce better contents. So, and some questions also we answer them, and here are some few questions we'll discuss today, and we will make it a weekly feature, so all questions we can discuss, and these are tremendous learning opportunity for us. So from these questions we learn a lot, so we will be sharing with you all, so you can also pick up your ideas or learning points from this. Let's move now, and we'll be doing it regularly. Here he is trying to read a PDF files through a top level window, means a child window. When it opens up, the PDF documents will be either you can browse and point it and take it up for reading. I think one PDF library will be enough. He is trying on its own, but this is a good area also to learn, because PDF areas we have not yet started. We'll shortly start it, and we'll try to give a reader also. But it is more of a, I feel it's academic interest, because readers part, why someone will use a Kinter window for a reading, because directly PDF readers are available. So but it is for academic purpose and learning all the libraries. This is a good initiative. We'll see. Anyway, he is continuing with that. If any you are facing any issue or share with us, we will also be involved in that. Next question is about updating a BLOB column, that is a binary large object in a MySQL database. So where you store the image or binary data rather than a string or anything. So for image or from PDF files also, anything can be stored in a those binary data can be stored. So this I'll just I think he has able to solve it also. We'll just see the solution for that. Here is the solution for that, and this link is available in your description. If you just scroll down, here it is, updating record with BLOB column data. Here you can see small code. This is simple as updating any other column, a string or a numeric column. Same way we are updating it, and it's a PDO we have used as a connection string, and this small here is the parameter binding, and it is executes. So it is updated, as simple as that. How to make the first letter capital in an entry wizard? This is a good question. We'll see the solution. Here is a simple Kinter script, and here you can see there is an entry wizard here, and above that we have declared one string variable. This string variable we will be using. Why? Because this string variable trace method again. Trace method is becoming very important. So moment this particular string variable changes, that means I am entering some character inside the entry wizard, so that time this will trigger the make offer function. In line number 7 you can see the make offer function is there. Simple, what I am doing is I am just reading the what the user has entered. So and dot capital A. This is a string method which will capitalize. I have nothing to do. The method itself will capitalize the first one. Similarly, there are other methods to make all cases upper, all cases lower. So that way we can enter it, and that value of x we are setting it to the same string variable. Here is the demo. I am just entering the all in lowercase. I am not capitalizing anything. So A, B, C, D, E, F. The first one, whatever I have entered, it has capitalized written in uppercase. Now let me just close it and use here upper. So what happened? This is another string function to make it all things in all entries in uppercase. So let's just run this. Here it is. I am entering in lowercase A, B, C, D, E, F. Similarly, you can use the lower here. So if you enter in uppercase, it will make it lower. So these are all built-in string functions we are using, and the most important thing is this trace method and the string variable. I think it is already being solved. So this is just for our and others learning. The question is, how can you set expiry date in Python Kinter GUI from our software? So once you have given a trial version of 30 days, how you will set expiry date? In fact, what you can do is, this is just my idea, I never tried this. You can write to the registry of the system when you install the installation date, and you can store it in, encrypt and store it in your system also, in your application also, and read the date, system date in it. And suppose in the second day the system is in use, then you can store the last use date as the second day. So moment it has gone to third day of use, you can store the last use date as third day. Now suppose you found that the date is backward changed and second date is entered. In that case, your script will come to know, and it will switch, or you can just disallow the operation of the script. You can just exit it and close the script, telling that the date is not correct. And moment it exceeds 30 days from your registry, you can already read the dates and all whatever it is there, and you can just set the registry to delete the entry from there. So you can expire it and allow the installation date is there in your script. So and the moment it exceeds 30 days, just disallow it. And you are storing the current date, last operation date. So any backward date calculation for that. I am assuming that all these things based on you don't have an internet connection. If the user doesn't have. Now if it operates from the internet, then you can, against that customer ID or the user ID, you can update the date of installation in a remote server. Remote database can be updated. So that's a better way of doing, because that way fiddling of that date because date will be stored in a server. So nobody in the system date is will not matter at all. So that's what I understand. In future, if something we get it there, we'll discuss more about that. This is a two-part question actually. So one is that we can read using the date column, we can get last 1 week day report, or last 1 month report, or last 15 days report. Like that we can get it. Or another way is we'll give a 2 input dates. In between those dates the report should come. I'll just show you a demo for this. This we have already discussed. So user can select any date from this and particular date will be. Now here you can give a set of radio buttons asking last 5 days record, last 5 days. That will nothing but changing the query part only. So we are using a build date. Here you can see select star from cell where build date is that build date. Then we will say build date between this and this, or last 1 week or 1 month. Now for that purpose another demo we'll see. See this here, in case moment I click this, I will present it with a calendar. I can pick up date is suppose 8th. Then here you can see it's a from date. To date is blank now. I will just pick up once again same calendar instead of using 2, and we are just trying to make it 1, and I can select. And note that because of from date I have selected 18, so I cannot select anything before that. It disables. So and to date, anything above that I can go for 13th also. So here it is. So from date and to date is there. Moment I click go, this window will close and the query. Actually this is not over. So that is what the idea is. I am just explaining to you so you can build. Now the from date, to date both are once it is available. Say one more point, I can reset it also. Say I am resetting, from 2 has gone. So I decided to go for another date. I can go back, pick up any date here, from date, to date, and work on it. There is a little fine tuning is required here. So let's just again, it's going for 2. So moment I click go, then the from and to will be populated to backward, and the query here you can see the query part remains same. Here of course here the query is not used. So the query will accordingly, taking this 2 days, the query will, and the display of the records in the tree view remains the same. This is the idea. Once it is over, we'll develop the tutorial for that. Here, is there any way to change the date format? So here it is one format, another. Yes, it can be changed, and even the display part and for your internal processing also it can be a different. We'll see that. What's this window? We have already discussed this in our restaurant script in the report format discussing. I'm just selecting a date. You just see this has come. Now what's this? This format is 2/8/22, but here we are writing 8 February 2022. So this is the month, this is the day, this is the year. Here also same thing in a different format. So how we are doing it is, was this line date cal get date. This creates, the moment I select it, this creates the date object, and the format this particular here at this particular point what is displayed is set by, I can change that also, but just I will write here, I think I copied it. Yeah, date pattern. Now I have changed the date pattern to MMDDYY. This particular pattern it will use. Let me just save it and run it once again. We'll see now how it has changed. Okay, it has minimized now. Let me run. Here it is. So you can see now watch this, whatever here the format is mmddyy, here that same format is now it has come. This is for the display part. I can select anything 8. Okay, it has, this has remained in matched this pattern, but this particular one here I am doing that, I am reading that, and you can just watch the line number 14 here. Format, because this dt is a date object, it's not a date string. Now strf time converts the date object to string, and this is the input format. I want, give me the y, m and d, because this format I have to use in the database. All my database takes data in year, month and date with a dash in between, not a forward slash. Whereas for display part I am using another format. This big B means it is February. If I'll make it small b, it will be 0102. Let us just change it and see. I'm just making this list. I made it. Okay, let me close this and open again. Running it. Here it is. Now what's the date? What it will pick up? See, sorry, B means this is small Feb. Now February it has not written. If I'll make it M, then 02 will come. So you can just, I'll leave it to you. This entire source code, everything is a part of that our restaurant reporting module. You can download it, copy and change the code. This is our last question. Please make a complete video on it. Okay, it is about that inventory management one. I think subsequently the restaurant management script, that there we have discussed more, and we will further improve it and cover that addition. Everything we have discussed almost. We'll see what more can be added, and we'll be improving that script also. That's all friends, this week this much. I'll request you, please subscribe, and your encouraging words are assets for us, and thank you for all those encouraging words you have posted, and please request you, please share this with your friends and ask your friends to subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching, and please post your questions.